Good luck today.
Thanks, man.
How I'm loving life these days. I see it falling into place. It's coming together, I don't even need to chase it. You see it written on my face. It's the right time, right place. How I'm loving life these days. It's the right time, right place. How I'm loving life these days.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students, transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We
are Condors.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Esports is for everybody. That's what makes this so special, where there's not a lot of barrier to entry. It's, do you have a passion for gaming? That's all it really takes. There's so many different things involved in this. It really does take that full team to make a successful event run. And that's what this program does. You got the lighting going on, you got the video capture going on, you got the whole production crew that are packaging this all together, you have the shoutcasting that's happening. We want to be, that pinnacle for esports. We want students to come here, learn from industry best, and launch their careers in esports. You have that new arena that's being built. To have that investment through the college, it proves a lot. We're invested in this. This can lead to something really big and something really neat and something that you're really invested in. It's $1 billion industry, and we really can't wait to see where this goes.
career in esports sounds wild to you, it's not. This is where your profession plus your passion could come together. Would still need what traditional business would need. The more distinct difference is in traditional sports, no one owns the ball. But in esports, someone does own the game. And this is part of what we're going to discuss in this program. You'd be able to learn how to run an esports event on the operations side to the management side of it. Marketing and promotions, how to deal with sponsorships, how to deal with partnerships, and also a big part of our industry is social media as well. What you're working on now is probably also needed. This industry needs all kinds of professionals. If you're looking for change, this program could be a converging point. Good luck and have fun.
Good luck today.
Thanks, man.
How I'm loving life these days. See it falling into place. It's coming together. I don't even need to chase it. You see it written on my face. It's the right time, right place. How I'm loving life these days. It's the right time, right place. How I'm loving life these days.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students, transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We
are Condors.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Think so. There we go. Hey, we're hot. All right. No, you don't eat those.
First housekeeping note of the night. Don't eat the pre-fire hand warmers. Not a Pop Rocks. We're going to start the show here, folks.
Gotta get it, get it.
Okay, well, good evening, folks. It's been a day. Welcome to the 24-25 Condors Esports Awards. Round of applause. Let's go. My name is Zach, Supervisor of Esports Operations. I'd like to welcome you all to the 4th edition of our Condors Esports Awards and our first time breaking out from our traditional sport group and celebrating esports exclusively tonight at Waterloo campus tonight. Pretty darn cool. Before we continue our program, we would like to offer a brief land acknowledgement. Just a moment.
At Conestoga College, we would like to acknowledge that in Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, and Brantford,
we are located on the Holloman Tract, land promised to the Haudenosaunee people of 6 nations, which includes 6 miles on either side of the Grand River.
This is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, and neutral peoples.
To recognize the land is an expression of gratitude and appreciation to those whose territory we reside on, and a way of honoring the Indigenous people who have been living and working on the land for thousands of years. Thank you.
I'd now like to introduce your MC for the evening. Yes, it's not going to be me all night, lucky you, but absolutely no stranger to our Condors on or offline. With a round of applause, your host for this evening, your MC Brody Leaf Moore. Let's do it, man.
I don't know if they're any luckier having me, but we'll see what's going on here today. I know most of you guys out there, but for some that don't, I have been working in esports as a commentator and host for about a decade now. And a couple years ago, I saw a local news report that Conestoga was building an esports arena. And I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool. I've been running Smash Brothers events in the region for a while. Our scene has had a root in esports, or a region, for quite some time. And I thought this was just neat, so I reached out to Zach here, and eventually joined onto the team. He gave me the honor of being able to commentate some of the wonderful athletes that we're seeing and honoring here tonight. It's crazy, it's been almost 2 years. Honestly, it's been such a cool journey, seeing the growth of the athletes themselves. We've had student commentators join us as well, and seeing the growth from them too has been incredible. The fact that they've been able to apply, some of them are radio students, being able to apply their skills or learn new skills that they can transfer over to some of the programs that they're already involved in was really fun. And again, learning some stuff myself throughout all of it. It's also just been really cool seeing the collaborative aspect to the Esports Hub that we've been in, and the students working together, whether it's with their teams or other teams. It never felt like there was any kind of animosity or rivalry between the teams. Friendly, of course, mostly looking at the Call of Duty guys here. But overall, it felt great. You would see players from different teams helping each other out, whether it was in-game or just mental. And that goes to behind the scenes too, when it came to the production staff, who was always working to make the program better and better every time. And over the course of those 2 years, I've seen it grow quite significantly as we've implemented a lot of new things. So whatever values the school's been teaching these students they're the right values, because coming in, there was already such a great foundation amongst all of the athletes and the staff across the board. Seeing them rewarded tonight is really cool for me, and to be a part of it is awesome because, again, a lot of these people I would call friends now. The fact that it's been such a great environment. Cosmin, we're working on the friendship thing. Okay. Now, with that aside, this isn't about me. This is about honoring the hard work that all of the athletes and production have put in to making Conestoga such a center for esports in the region. Before that, though, we have a couple housekeeping notes just to keep in mind as we go along here. For the award winners, you'll be walking to the front here to claim your award, followed immediately by a photograph captured in the hallway. So we will have the coaches standing here and the award winner on the other black dot that you see on the ground here. So make sure to hit your marks. Please join us afterwards for a post-awards ceremony reception at Bloom right after the show. And tonight's event is also being live streamed, so you can scan the QR code at the bottom. I don't know if you have it up there. It'll come up soon. And feel free to send it to your friends and family throughout this. If you don't, I'm very mad at you, but I can't do anything about it. So enjoy the show here. Overall, the last year, Condors Esports has continued, again, as I mentioned, to carve out its leadership role in the sector by developing incredible partnerships and hosting best-in-class events. These partners' events have created an environment to make memories, develop skills, compete, and celebrate the thriving esports community here at Conestoga College and in the Waterloo region. Now, we're here for a reason. It's the awards. So we don't want to dilly-dally. We want to get straight into these awards. Our first category of the night is going to be Team Awards.
A truly great player, outside of his stats, is someone who's willing to make themselves uncomfortable to make their teammates more comfortable.
Their leadership in and out of the server and their passion and dedication to
A truly great player, outside of just stats, is someone who's willing to make themselves uncomfortable to make their teammates more comfortable.
their leadership in and out of the server and their passion and dedication to compete.
Not only for the game that they play, but for their personal lives as well, right? We're a complete program. We don't just support esports athletes, we support students. So how much effort they're willing to put into their education themselves and their teamwork will demonstrate and ultimately show what's going to be the best results.
They have the ability to support each other as teammates inside and out of game, wherever possible.
Where everyone plays a role and understands that their role is just as important as the next.
A team that's not only dominant, but a team that, has that camaraderie and, it's like a band of brothers out there.
These are students who are supposed to have fun and get along and encourage each other. And if you guys watch any Rocket League stream, any Condors Esports stream, you'll always see us having fun, laughing, and having a good time.
When considering someone for the Player of the Year, I look at someone who's able to put their ego aside, someone who's able to be selfless, take criticism from others, give criticism.
When all the ideas are ran out and, it's come down to the wire, 15-15, a player that can step up, be that leader when everything is falling apart.
How they kind of rally a team together, and they're able to make those crucial decisions that keep the team moving forward.
What it means to me to see my players grow, it's amazing. I really don't have enough words to describe it because I've always been a big proponent of these guys are students first. So watching them become exceptional young men, not only in their personal lives, in esports and as students, but being able to carry that away from the field as well.
It honestly is quite a bittersweet feeling. I think, as these students kind of grow out of their field as an athlete, you kind of start to realize that your goals have kind of been reached in terms of like the personal level, but it also means that they're gonna graduate soon and reach even bigger heights.
Some of them come in right out of high school, and you can see their maturity growing as they get comfortable in a team environment, working with other people.
All right, so
and I truly
tonight
think
each varsity team will be awarded both a coach's award and a team MVP. You guys can read it yourself, but I'll say it aloud anyways. The coach's award is provided to an athlete that has been collaborative, inclusive, and a well-rounded teammate that has cultivated a winning and Condor-first team environment. And the MVP award is provided to an athlete who has shown leadership in and out of the game, performed at a high level during the competitive season, and emulates the culture of varsity Condors Esports. So first up is going to be our Valorant Game Changers. With a round of applause, can we please have Coach Rajante up to the stage to hand out that first award? Now, I know all of you buy your gamer tags, but forgive me if I get them wrong. Please give me a warm round of applause for our winners here. Coach's Award going to Dina, Panko, Makdoom, and your Val GC MVP, Melody MGD Goulart. You guys can come up to the front. Get your awards. If you don't want them, we'll keep them. I want to congratulate them to a fantastic fall 24 season from our Val GC team with impressive finishes in both Aurora and the Canadian Esports Nationals. And remember, I do believe there's photographs immediately after, just over that way. Yeah, Ethan's got you. Moving on. Our Varsity League of Legends team. With another round of applause, can we please welcome Coach Vic up to the stage? Pleasure. Please join me in congratulating our winners for the Coaches Award winner, Matthew Lopachinski, and your League of Legends MVP, Christian Lazaro-Tan. Not only do they have the sickest player hero shots there, both of these athletes were absolutely awesome to work with. I gotta say, not a super fan of League of Legends, the game it myself, but both of them made it absolutely easy to digest while following them, while doing on-air interviews, and just seeing them work together. They had a great attitude and lightheartedness. So it just made it so easy to root for them, and even if I don't know what's going on in the games there. But you guys made it easy. It was an honor to watch, and those are our skills that are going to carry over in the future. One more time, congratulations to our winners. Next up, we're going to be going on to Valorant again, our varsity squad. So, Rajante, sorry to make you run up here again, but we're going to need you. And join me in congratulating our winners. For the Coaches Award winner, Woongbin Willie Lee, and Valorant MVP Isaac Silly Shadow Jackson. I got to say, this team had been phenomenal. I mean, if we're looking back to the beginning of the year here, incredible fall season. Waterland first place, Mem Express first place, TELUS second place, CNE quarterfinalists, and CEN second place. These guys have quite the resume to them. So one more time, a round of applause for your winners. Up next is one very dear to my heart, our varsity Rocket League team. We're going to keep those hands going. Another round of applause as we welcome Coach Jake to the stage. Please join me in congratulating our winners for the Coaches Award, Owen Chunk Kovac, and our Rocket League MVP, Ian Cyber Duran Rojas. Great season overall. Of course, starting off with Rashil, who was on the team, who's here today. They had a second in nationals, Canadian nationals in fall. Then Cyber joined the team. I've been seeing them plan, implement, and executing new game plans that have reshaped the team and the motivation behind them, I believe, because of this guy's hard work and their dedication, along with 80, being able to implement, well, sort of 80, we make fun of them all the time, don't worry. I expect great things from you guys next semester, considering that you guys had a 35th place finish in CRL Open 4, which is a Condors personal best. So one more time, congratulations to our Rocket League winners. Finally, and last but not least, our varsity Call of Duty squad with a round of applause. Please welcome Coach Eric Hotsy to the stage. Very long walk. I told you, they're a little crazy here. Please join me in congratulating our winners for the Coaches Award, Zachary Savvy Clark, and your MVP, Luco, a.k.a. Frizzy. These are something else. Definitely hang out with them if you can. But these guys have had an incredible journey back in fall as C3L land, just losing in the bracket reset all the way to the end there. So I'm going to remind you of it, don't worry. Second place finish at ECPS Nationals and retaining Super Conference spot in NACE. Then into winter, it was the first time being nationally ranked on the College COD Top 25 and undefeated in the first split of College COD. These guys are an incredible journey. In fact, LAN recently as well, and they've been making so many waves with their dedication that they've actually been catching a lot of attention from a lot of people. To extend the celebration of our Condors Call of Duty squad and to ride the exciting momentum with the CDL champs coming to the Kitchener Auditorium this summer, we have a quick surprise for you.
Condors College COD team for qualifying the NACE finals in Orlando. I hope you guys win it, and I will see you guys at champs.
Nice little thank you from Toronto Ultra. It's got to feel fun. So again, one more round of applause for our Call of Duty winners and team. Now, before we advance on to the next section here, we also want to celebrate our breakout stars within our varsity sports titles. And I think we have a video for that. Is that the video where he kicked the controller off to the side? That was great. With back-to-back fall and winter ECAC championships, Joshua Michelia with FC 24-25 and Zach Phillips with the MLB The Show have taken the collegiate scene by storm, with Condors taking the top prize. Zazie wrapped up a legendary and undefeated run on April 4th. Yeah. And Josh advances to the ECAC semis next week, so give him some energy as he goes into that. There's so much to celebrate with our varsity sports title talent, and looking forward to more butt kicking next semester. But that concludes our first awards category for the evening and sets the stage for our next speaker this evening. Condors, please join me in welcoming to the stage your esports manager, Chris. I always get his last name wrong, so Luigi Mario. Why not? Get on up here.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. It's a me. I guess I could take that as an Italian. This is amazing. I want to just quickly say thank you to everyone for helping set this up tonight through the whole year. I shouldn't get nervous because I do this every Tuesday, but this is something incredible. It's an honor to stand here before you tonight as we celebrate an incredible year of Condors Esports. The 2024-25 season has been one for the books, of full, hard-fought victories, lessons learned, and unforgettable moments. I was going to memorize this, but I'm going to read. My favorite addition that I asked to bring to the program this year was the gold jersey. J-Ray, we got one more shot.
Come on, man.
We got one more shot. Let's make it happen. I want the COD gold. As many of you know, I've been in the industry for what feels like a lifetime. I'm coming up to my 10th year in this industry, where I've watched players go from amateur to pro, play on the world stage, and win championships with their teammates. But truthfully, the collegiate world has a special place in my heart. This side of the industry truly is more rewarding. You make it enjoyable for me to come to work every single day, and the community that's been built here is the best in the world. First and foremost, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to every single person who has supported esports at Conestoga College. Coming into this role, I was welcomed with open arms, and I cannot thank our players, our coaches, enough for making this such a rewarding experience. Your dedication, talent, passion for esports have set the bar high, and I'm incredibly proud to be part of this organization. President Tibbetts, although you're not here, thank you for your ongoing support and belief in esports. While many schools are still pitching esports to their presidents and executives, you should be incredibly proud of the program that has been built here through athletics and rec, and our programs through the School of Business and Creative Industries. Conestoga is becoming a top pick for esports globally, not just in Canada. For every event I've attended in the last 10 months, people have been so impressed with the investment that has been made, and they can't wait for the opening of Condors Arena. I don't make a lot of promises, but with the amount of calls I'm already getting, we won't have a problem keeping that arena busy. Trish, Pejman, Sunan, Blair, along with all of the leaders at Conestoga, thank you for your support and making a generational mark on this industry with our facilities, our media, our events, and our teams. Without you, none of this is possible. Nicole, I missed you. Scott, I missed you so. Thank you for giving me even 10 minutes of your day when we have an opportunity for updates and sometimes even the odd pitch. These are things that our students don't get to see behind the scenes, but having you here tonight shows the dedication you have for this department. Andrew, who's not here tonight, he called in sick, it's okay. We'll talk about it later. And Zach, thank you for your guidance as I enter this side of the industry. I appreciate you allowing me to bring some change and some ideas to this program and trusting my experience to bring some of these ideas to life. Zach, I cherish every moment we have every day. Whether it's putting together our master plan, grabbing a coffee, or even mixing in some games after hours. Thank you. I've only been here for 10 months and I'm already bawling my eyes out on stage.
Your wedding's in August.
I know, I'm prepping. It's practice for my wedding, yes. There's no person I would rather have by my side in this journey. Yuri, Addy, and GA, wherever you are, the work you do does not go unnoticed. Each of you are paving the way for the Condors Esports to be a leader in the respective pillars that we are building, and every student looks up to you as a mentor. I speak for each of them when I say thank you. Nelson and CSI, thank you for your contributions and support for our program. There's a lot of thank yous in this speech, so bear with me. And support for our program. This support allows us to continue to develop and grow this program into a global leader. I hope to do more work in 2025 and beyond. Scott and Nicole. I know we're just getting started. There's a lot that we have to do, but we have a ton to look forward to this year. I promise to keep your classes busy with work. We need it. And just the right amount of play. Your programs are shaping the future of Condors Esports, and we truly would not be here without the two programs you lead. Alistair, Rec has been a key partner in all of this. Thank you for your dedication to esports and bringing a world championship event to Waterloo region. I know how hard you've been working to make this happen, and I also want to thank you for giving me an opportunity to be part of Rec. I cannot wait for our students to be working the floor at COD Champs, and on behalf of all of you, all of us, thank you for your support with Waterland and for continuing to be a champion for us. Whitney, I hope you know that the impact you make every single day in your job. Everything you do is truly incredible. Not only are you supporting students with their core memories, you are proving that esports is for everyone. Our students love working your events, and we love seeing the smiles on every one of your students' faces as they walk in and play in our space. I look forward to more events. I know there's one coming around the corner. And finally, thanks to all of our 2024 partners, and so many more to name. There's a few in the room that will be announced shortly. Just look in front of you. And some new ones. We are thrilled to have you here to showcase what we can do together for the students in the community. Scott from Prefire, Yuki, Ben, and Ben from Blacklight, Lewis from LG, thank you for adding some incredible gifts for our players tonight. Students, you can thank them too. Coming up to the home stretch. This year we faced challenges head-on, adapted new strategies, and pushed ourselves to new heights. Every match, every practice, every late night, tonight, has contributed to the growth and success of this program. Whether it was a game-winning play or a lesson learned from a tough loss, we've proven that esports is more than just competition. It's about teamwork, resilience, and friendships we build. Tonight is not just about looking back, it's also about looking forward. The future of this program is brighter than ever. With the talent, dedication, passion in this room, together we'll continue to achieve great things. We'll push boundaries, break records, and make a bigger mark on this industry in 2025 and beyond. To our graduates, thank you for everything that you've contributed. Your legacy will continue to inspire those who follow in your footsteps. I hope to see you all at future events. The door is always open. And make sure you come to that grand opening of our esports arena when we send that email. Or you can come back and study for one more year. There's some great esports programs out there. Talk to the front row. And to those returning next season and to future students who are not in the room tonight, get ready. We have a new chapter to write, and I know it will be even more exciting than last year and before. We still have a lot of work to do, but we can and we will pull it off. So let's celebrate tonight. Thank you for a fantastic first year, and here's to a greater future ahead. I guess now I will be calling Zach, Scott, and Nicole to the stage to present your next round of the awards. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, Nicole, no, come on, Nicole. You don't have a long walk.
There's a few key attributes for a really successful scholar athlete. I'd say resiliency, dedication, and just willingness to put in the time.
Someone who really demonstrates the leadership and the really strong capability of being able to not only manage their time, but excelling on so many different fronts. And
you are juggling multiple competing demands at the same time. You got your academic life, you've got your athletic life, you have your social life, right? So juggling all those balls at the same time, you have to be dedicated to all of those things simultaneously.
And when you think about the applicability of how they can use that in their career and what that gives them as leaders and scholars, I think athletes really set themselves apart in that piece.
So with students' attitude and commitment, it makes them really stand out because it shows that they're involved. You want to see somebody who's engaged, who's always looking to improve their craft, whether it's the academic side of things or athletic side of things.
Thinking about making sure they're staying up with their studies, making sure they're meeting all of those requirements for their sports team, and then doing that with a smile and a positive attitude and being someone who inspires that amongst their teammates. That to me would be something that would set a student apart.
We want to make sure that they are always building on, from yesterday and seeing sort of where they go from here. So those areas are really important to a successful student scholar.
I think esports helps develop a lot of academic skills. Well, first, when you think about managing all the different components that are going on in a game and working across a team, it's multitasking, it's staying really organized, it's being really patient, and ultimately it's building that resilience.
Awesome. Before we start the award, I just want to make a note that there will be a few awards, thanks Lewis, that are given out tonight from LG Canada. So the first award tonight will be our Scholar of the Year award, which is presented to a varsity athlete who attained the highest grade point average amongst all athletes using their fall grades. Athletes must participate in a full season in their respective game title. And your nominees are Zachary Savvy Clark from Call of Duty, Isaac Silly Shadow Jackson, and Timmy Kip Tram. And our Esports Scholar of the Year award goes to Zachary Savvy Clark.
Congrats, Savvy.
No, you don't need this one. Yeah, that one. Okay, so next up is our Scholastic Team of the Year award, which is presented to the varsity team who attained the highest grade point average amongst all athletes using their fall 2024 grades. This is all team collaborative. So your nominees are Valorant Game Changers, Rocket League, and Valorant. With an impressive 3.62 average, Varsity Valorant. Where am I? Yep. And to close out our second category of the night, we are introducing a new award recognizing an outstanding student staff member called the Condors Impact Award. The recipient of the first ever Condors Impact Award is a long-standing contributor to the production control room, who joined the Condors as a humble animation student and has evolved into a production powerhouse capable of leading a team, producing a best-in-class show, and setting example for his peers. Your 2024-25 Condors Impact Award winner is Trevor Mucha, production and control content creator. I'm done with the mic now. So I am going to hand off this podium here to Zach Dodge, the supervisor of Esports Operation, to lead the next segment and prepare for our final award category and maybe even a surprise reveal.
Let's switch sides. Let's do it. Here we go.
Thought I lost my notes there. We've used 1F05 in some pretty interesting ways this year. We did some like Overcooked in the fall, if anybody remembers. A little bit of Street Fighter in the winter, if anybody remembers. Kitchen Stadium. Careful now. Most impressive fail in the front row. Good evening, everyone. My name is Zach. I'm the supervisor of Esports Operations, your resident boomer shooter enthusiast. And yes, that guy from the Condors Arena trailer that you've probably seen 16,000 times by now. Are you sick of my voice yet? I promise we may have some new content coming down the pipe, but for now it'll have to do. This has really been a fantastic night thus far, and honestly, some of the most fun that I've had working on a project behind the scenes since I joined the Condors in 2022. It's been a couple years. We just keep getting crazy around here. It's wild. Before I dive in, though, I would like to give some well-deserved shout-outs to Bruno and the event media production team backstage. Hi, Bruno. Yeah. Working behind the scenes tonight and producing our live stream gave our team the night off, and they get to enjoy and soak in the vibes with everybody. Bruno and team, you guys have always been so eager and enthusiastic to collaborate with. Thank you so much. Tasha and Maddie, both backstage right now. My goodness. Tasha, you have been our rock on Mondays during field placement, and Maddie, the slide deck and social rollout, just supreme. Supreme. Chicken supreme. Frizzy, our video editing wizard these last few months. Your work set the perfect tone for tonight's awards. You nailed it, man. Thank you so much. A huge thanks to CSI and congrats to Alex Ostreicher, our incoming CSI president. I started as a student president myself many, many moons ago. The role changed my life. I wish you absolutely the best in your future endeavors. Thank you, Lisa, Nelson, and Alex for being here tonight. Yuri, Addie, Brody, coaches, GA, our support system. Your passion, your industry knowledge, your leadership, it shapes everything we do. You keep it authentic. You push us forward. Thank you so much. To the senior leadership and executive group in the room tonight, thank you for your ongoing support, belief, and enthusiasm towards all things esports in all of its facets at Conestoga. We're lucky it's not just a hub, or just teams, or just an academic program. It's all of these things, and it's incredible. Being an administrator with this department, it's been one of the greatest joys of my life. Thank you all. To Chris and Andrew, I'll keep this short. I'll keep it short. I'm incredibly proud to work alongside these two, and I'm even more grateful for the mentors and friends that I found in you both. Thank you forever. And of course, our student athletes. Hello. The reason we're all here tonight. Legit. You guys. For the first time tonight, we welcome both our varsity and academy athletes to celebrate together. The students on screen right now are preparing to graduate and move along to the next chapter of their lives. And if you've registered for more classes since I got these photos, thank you, and we need an update. But it's been amazing to share this chapter with you. This chapter might have looked something like recruitment and tryouts, and sometimes that meant meeting with skeptical parents to debunk that, yes, the hub is real, yes, your kid is great at Call of Duty, and yes, this is a real scholarship. Then on to onboarding and media days and timetable adjustments and working through team and personal challenges and academic problems, season kickoffs, postseason play, reschedules. Like, who's had a reschedule in this room? Hands up. Athletes, reschedules, every single one of you. Championships and more. Yeah, we're late. CCL playoffs, we're late. This is what it's all about. Watching your journey has been the best part of my job. As a lifelong gamer and esports nerd, getting to help guide you through this pivotal time is something I'll never take for granted. You're building memories, friendships, and a foundation for the future, and I get to be a part of that. Thank you. Honestly, thank you so much. I've got to make some memories too. How about when Blade First Blood double killed Maryville in the League of Legends playoffs back in the fall? Our team showing out in the Canadian Esports Nationals with top 2 and top 4 placements all over the board. Some of the best in the country, no big deal. Academy Valorant sending home University of Guelph from bringing home a championship at Waterloo. Call of Duty Academy and Josh taking home both gold jerseys and championships in the fall. Fantastic, guys. How about that time we converted the hub to like a 90s CRT bunker for City Showdown and hosted some pros to play some Super Smash? We do it all. We've got to see new Academy teams on stream, postseason teams gunning for championships. Rocket League Academy, I see you guys. Job's not finished, almost there. And how about punching our first ticket to an international LAN? Let's go. Piece by piece, we're doing it. To our graduating class, by carving your path with Condors Esports, you've become part of the foundation and our culture here. You've all played a role in setting the tone for future generations. Lastly, I look to our Academy athletes. When I started with the Condors in 2022, one of the driving mantras behind my work is that esports needed to matter for more than the 25 students in a varsity cohort. Through the launch of our Esports Hub, development of recreation and satellite efforts, and our eventual launch of the Academy program, thank you, Yuri, we've been able to build community, depth in our game titles, and a platform to improve, find mentors around the esports titles that you love. I hope that by observing these great varsity leaders in the room tonight and hearing these success stories, you can find motivation to soar to new heights over the rest of your journey at Conestoga. As I wrap up here, I will turn it back over to Brody to lead into our final awards category of the evening, our major award category. I'm going to bounce back over to the clicker because I'm clicker guy tonight. Thank you so much, everybody.
Values I want us to reflect in award winners are teamwork, resilience, and community impact. Obviously that there's a lot of things going on with Condors Esports, and award winners embody a lot of different core values.
I think about the core values of our athletics department as a whole. I think about
individuals who help build the community and culture at Condors Esports.
I think it's important for us to have a collaborative group working together with teams, as well as a strong leader who supports with the teams, whether that's an in-game leader, our coaching staff, or even our internal staff that are operating.
A coach of the year stands out when you see someone engaged. They get it. You know, they understand their role within the program, and they understand that it's more than just being present for the quick timeouts mid-game.
Someone who knows what their skill is, has the experience to communicate that skill, and then finds a way to combine those two things to develop people.
They have sometimes such little impact in the actual game during the day, but it's their preparation leading into the game that makes a stand-up performance during the game.
You know, someone that a team can rely on and they know they're going to be there. You know, if we've had a rough week as a coach or as a player, you can lean on your coach and they're there as that, you know, stable support system. I think that's a strong coach.
Award winners are the ones that set the standard for what excellence looks like. They're able to, you know, through their gameplay, through their leadership, through their community aspects, kind of show what it's like to be a role model within the space.
They're shaping the future culture of our division, as this is something that, you know, Everyone wants to strive for to be awarded some kind of an award, and it doesn't necessarily, it could be even a nomination. That's a huge thing to be proud of as well.
It's a critical time at Conestoga Esports where everybody can make a mark, whether you're the athlete of the year or whether you're aspiring to be an award winner. I think everybody can make their mark on what it means to be a Condor.
Setting an example to their peers, and it's a way for us to acknowledge what examples should be celebrated, replicated, and what builds into the future.
Whether you want an award or not, the biggest takeaway I'd say is to remember that your contributions matter. Whether you're walking out with a trophy or not, you're shaping what Condors Esports is and what it will be. You are cultivating the community that we're trying to be. You're part of our history, whether it's commemorated or not.
I think each athlete that played on a team this year can feel proud that they've contributed to the future development and building of esports at Conestoga.
The leaders and individuals that are recognized tonight, I've had such a pleasure in building relationships with you and watching your development and seeing your successes and your failures and your bounce backs. And they're my favorite storylines, they're my favorite parts of the job, and my favorite things that I get to quietly celebrate day to day.
Thank you for opening the doors for me here and accepting me as a part of the program. It's been amazing watching everyone grow for my first full term here. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for everybody who's been nominated, who's won, and for all of our future players and nominees.
Congratulations.
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 Why not? All righty, on to the last category, the major awards. Now to present our first major award, Academy Team Lead of the Year. It was Andrew, but apparently he called in sick, so we're gonna get Zach to fill in today. We're not sick of you yet. If you are, deal with it. We're supposed to join me on the stage and give him a round of applause. So come on over here while I read this out. The Academy Team Lead of the Year award is to a student who demonstrates leadership, cultivates an inclusive community, and represents Condors Esports above and beyond expectations. You got the button ready? Okay. Your nominees are Taylor McVitie from Call of Duty, Matthew Lopaczynski, League of Legends, and Kahan Desai for chess. And your first major award winner of the evening for Academy Team Lead of the Year is Taylor McVitie, Call of Duty Academy. Congratulations, Taylor, on an incredible year and an epic fall 2024 finish, taking home the NACE Varsity Plus Championship and claiming the coveted first edition of the Condors Gold Champ jerseys. One more round of applause for Taylor. To present the medal for our next major award, Academy Athlete of the Year. This one was actually supposed to be Zach. Are you Zach today? Okay, cool. Please join me on the stage. To present, no, we did that part, sorry. I think we're taking a slide. Moving on to the next major award. Is this the Academy? Okay, I lost exactly where I was. Perfect. Academy Athlete of the Year, awarded to the athlete who demonstrated substantial growth and achievement in and out of the game while exemplifying what it means to be a Condor in all aspects of the program. And your nominees are, once again, Taylor McVitie for Call of Duty, Luca Akaza, I am not going to say your last name, from Rocket League, and Joshua Michelia for FC 2425. And the winner is Joshua Michelia. What started as a casual and recreational relationship with FC and the Esports Hub has quickly unfolded into a legendary Condors story. Rising from our community, Joshua quickly found himself in the Condors Academy portfolio and competing in the ECAC. His first season landing a third place finish, but the job wasn't finished. Joshua returned in fall 2024, focused in Hungary, leading to a first place ECAC finish celebrated back in December. Joshua started 2025 by being welcomed to the varsity portfolio with the Condors, which has led to another dominant run in the ECAC. Congratulations, Josh, and good luck next week in the semifinals. Our next major award, the head coach of the year. This one is Chris, and he's already up here. So we can move on to the head coach of the year, which is demonstrating the highest level of leadership, athlete motivation, perseverance, and represents Condor Esports above and beyond expectations. And your winner, since they're all nominated, is Eric Potsy Potts from Call of Duty. Conestoga Call of Duty community was a beast, ready to be awoken before Potsy joined in 2023. Through targeted recruitment, top-notch community and talent development, and always observing and studying the scene, Coach Eric has quickly put the Condors caught on the map. With an impressive year celebrated with back-to-back Super Conference placements and a second-place finish in the Canadian Esports Nationals, a second-place finish at C3L, and cracking into the top 25 in the North American ranks, Condors Call of Duty has carved it at home and helped define our program culture. Congratulations once more to Coach Eric. That's fine, we still clap for him. It's now time to move on to our next major award, Rookie of the Year. You're here so you can stay up here. All right, this honor, of course, is very self-explanatory. It goes to the best first-year esports athlete in their chosen game. Let's go to our nominees, which would be Michael Neb, also sorry for your last name, Wiggler, from Call of Duty, Ian Cyber Duran Rojas from Rocket League, and Woongben Willie Lee from Valorant. And your winner is Michael Neb W from Call of Duty. While Neb may be a rookie in the collegiate sector, with over 15 lands and nearly a decade of competitive experience, this rookie brought some consistency and veteranship to our COD squad this year. Always ready for high-stakes postseason land pressure and some of the best hockey-style post-game interviews you could ask for. I do want to shout out Lazaro and Shako. But with a boom, we will congratulate Michael as our 24-25 Rookie of the Year. So congratulations to all of our major award winners thus far. Before the night closes out and we award our Varsity Athlete of the Year, we have a special presentation and an exciting announcement afterwards to share with you this evening. As we noted earlier in the program, an annual award show is not only a time to celebrate our accomplishments, it's also a time to reflect. So to do just that, we're bringing in a new addition to the Condors Esports Awards this evening, a graduation speech, or in this case, being that he was on the Valorant team, a valedictorian speech? I'm sorry. To share some thoughts about his time as a Condor, we'd like to welcome a long-standing leader and student athlete from your Valorant team, Timmy Tran.
Unlike Chris, I don't do this every Tuesday, so. I remember my first interaction with Condors Esports. I was competing for another school, and Condors Esports were the unfortunate team that came across me. At the time, not once did I think Condors Esports and I would cross paths. Fast forward a year, and suddenly I wasn't playing against the Condors, I became a Condor. My goal was to compete at a high level, and the school welcomed me with open arms through the esports program. That decision opened doors I never imagined. I even got the chance to travel to Brazil to compete at the international level. After that experience, I felt like I could conquer anything. But soon enough, I realized things were only going to get harder. My first competitive season with Condors Esports was challenging. I had to find the balance between being a leader and being a good teammate. I got caught up chasing wins. So much that I lost sight of the journey, the team, and the growth happening around me. I won't lie, I've always loved winning. It's almost like a drug to me. That feeling of outplaying your opponent, of everything clicking into place, is amazing. For a long time, that's what fueled me as a competitor. I played and led to win. But that mindset started to wear me down. And worse, it affected the people around me. I'd get frustrated when things didn't go perfectly, when teammates made mistakes, or when the outcome didn't match the effort. I won't lie, I've always loved winning. That feeling of outplaying your opponent, of everything clicking into place. Oh, I already said that one. Whoops. I really do like winning. It took a while, but eventually I realized that I was missing the point. The truth is, I still love winning. That hasn't changed. But I've learned that it can't be the only thing that matters. Because if you only value the wins, you're ignoring everything it takes to get there, and everything that makes this journey special. I started to focus on the people behind the game. The small victories, a teammate finally mastering a new role, Isaac learning another character besides Omen, or someone stepping up, calling plays with confidence. I learned to celebrate those moments just as much as the trophies. And ironically, once I let go of the obsession of winning, we started playing better. We weren't afraid to lose anymore. We weren't playing scared or second-guessing ourselves. We were just playing as a team, loose, focused, and together. That shift in mindset is what made me a better leader, a better teammate, and honestly, a better person. In my final year as a Condor, I made it clear to my teammates I was going to give it everything I had, and I wanted all of us to be proud of what we accomplished together. We pushed ourselves outside of collegiate competition and prepped all summer. VOD reviewing, running scrims, and yeah, probably annoying Coach Rajante a little too often with random questions. We suffered tough losses like falling to Baker College twice in NECC Grand Finals, but we also celebrated big wins, like taking the title at Waterloo. Though I'll admit, winning land would have even felt better if it came with a team steak dinner on Zatstad. Through it all, I felt the lowest lows and the highest highs, and every one of those moments changed the course of my life. Because of Condors Esports, I've become a better communicator, someone who can express themselves clearly. I've become a better friend, someone who's there when their teammates need them, and I've become a better leader, someone who brings people together, not just to win, but to grow. And now, before I wrap up, I want to thank the people who helped me grow and made this experience special. Andrew and President Tibbetts, thank you for your support and belief in esports. Your continued backing and support from the college has made all of this possible. Without it, we as student athletes simply couldn't do what we do, and we're grateful every day for the opportunity to represent this program. Zach, thank you for all the deep talks when I needed help getting back on my feet. I don't know if you can tell, but that inner dad definitely comes out whenever we talk. Addie, thank you for letting me chill with you and your crew in the production room. It was a space where I could just exist and have fun. Yuri, thanks for putting up with my BS and constant nagging to see if the varsity desk was free. Your patience was next level. Chris, thank you for giving me so much insight of esports at the business level. To my teammates and coach, thank you. Rajante, thank you for keeping me a level head and being patient with me, even when I make it difficult. Isaac, thank you for matching my energy and yelling with me, especially when you fist bump me as if you're trying to break my hand. Akam, thank you for always telling the team that you're in flow state and in a slump at the same time. Kevin, thank you for always being true to yourself. I'll make sure to watch some Cristiano Ronaldo highlights when I get home. And Willie, thank you for being so willing to adapt and do whatever the team needed. That flexibility made a bigger difference than you probably know. Thank you all for shaping not just the player I am, but the person I am now.
I'll call Chris back. Wizard of Oz.
We got a video to show first. Yeah. without a few ads. I'm sure you guys have all, I'm going to ad-lib here a little bit, but I'm sure you have all noticed a couple of blacklight chairs hanging around the hub over the last little while. So, as you can see on the screen here, some new chairs are going to be arriving at both the hub and the arena and future facilities, maybe. These will be coming in the summer and into the fall. Tonight, I'd like to thank Blacklight for being here, first off, and secondly, for being awarding a prize for the last award we have for the night. We can get into that. So our final award of the night is our Varsity Athlete of the Year. This is awarded to the athlete who demonstrated a high level of performance in and out of the game, while exemplifying what it means to be a Condors varsity athlete in all aspects of the program. And your nominees are Timmy Kip Tram from Valorant, Luka Frizzy Mason Milosevic, and Isaac Silly Shadow Jackson from Valorant. And your winner for Varsity Athlete of the Year is Frizzy from Call of Duty.
So yeah, Timmy got to speak. I wanted to speak too. I don't have much to say. I want to thank Eric and Zach for letting me come here. I don't know where I'd be without Condors. So I'm MVP somehow. I mean, might be the least serious person in here, but we're doing it. So thank you.
No slouch. Fantastic student, incredibly skilled and creative, a fantastic teammate, full package, that kid.
Where are we at here? All right. With the spring term upon us, we return our sights to some exciting new projects that pave the way towards the launch of the Condors Esports Arena. Bullet points here, construction is well underway, and we cannot wait to share more when the time is right. A documentary project about the development and launch of the arena is currently in production as well. Many thanks to Brittany and Will from Media Services for their ongoing collaboration on the project. And Condors can look forward to more updates about jerseys, emotes, and a special Road to Redacted project coming soon. Oh. Oh yeah, this is the new part. We didn't practice this part. All right, so this is the, okay, cool.
You want me to
We
do
did
that?
not practice this part, so
It's
I
all
don't
good.
know.
I got it. Thanks to Overactive Media and Toronto Ultra, we have 2 sets of 4-day passes to the COD Champs event. I should know what it's called. Rachel and Brennan, congratulations. You are going to COD Champs. We'll send you guys the tickets. You don't have to come up here. And then,
All right, this part I know. I just want to say thank you to all the guests, the award winners, and of course student athletes in attendance tonight. Think about it. This time next year, we'll be hosting in the new arena. Incredible. Again, round of applause for every single person that came out today and joined us. I would like to say and ask you guys to please join us back at Bloom for some coffee, desserts, and photos. This was an amazing time tonight. You're all incredible. Get home safe, and good night. Sorry, I totally... No.